guys, my name is Courtney and welcome to today's video. What we will be doing today is a full face of product disappointments. So some of these products have been talked about, have been raved about. I fell into a lot of hype with some things and it just did not turn out the way that I wanted it to. I'm kind of hoping that, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about some of these products. This is pretty much like the last ditch effort to make these specific products work before they're out of my collection for good. Alright, so without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into the video. Let me just say, I definitely bought into the hype of this product. The first product is the Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation. Oof. I had been wanting to try Bobbi Brown for a really long time, and when I purchased this, I purchased a few different things. I purchased this foundation, I purchased a bronzer, I purchased highlighters, lip pencils. I purchased a pretty good amount of stuff, and I enjoyed everything in that except this foundation. I'm gonna just go ahead and put it on. Alright, so it basically says that it's a full cover oil-free shine control foundation, which I don't find that to be the case at all. One of the good things about this foundation, it does have SPF in it. The color match is pretty decent, and sometimes even the initial application is really good. It says it's a full coverage foundation, but it's actually more sheer to medium. So even though it was 4 pumps, this is still just 1 layer. I don't know if you guys can see, but you can still see pretty much my moles and freckles and all of this stuff. It's tacky feeling. If I wanted to build this to a full coverage, then it gets even worse. I wanted to make this work so bad. I tried using a beauty blender, I tried using a brush, I tried different powders, I tried mattifying powders, tried different setting sprays, different primers. I've literally given this product more than I've given any product just to try to make it work, because I really was rooting for this. But it wasn't no. It wasn't no. So the next product is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I originally went to go pick this up because I heard that they had some new shades coming out in it. When I went to go get this in store, this is the most yellow based in the medium range without being too dark. Keep in mind, this is the best shade that I could find to work for my skin tone. First thing I don't like about this right here, I can't stand that. All right, here we go. There it is. Hey there. Like, how do you get precision out of this? I just don't get it. Oh God. Clicking gives me anxiety. It's like spackle. Ugh, and it smells like spackle. I went in with a little bit more under my eyes because the last time I tried this, it didn't give me a lot of coverage, and I'm honestly going to try to make these work. I mean, if out of this application I can get something better, then maybe I will go back and get the darker color and maybe see if I can mix them. We'll see. I'm not a fan of mixing products to get your shade. I'm not here for that. Especially when Maybelline has the Fit Me line. The Fit Me concealer is A1, A+, just everything. So let's see how we blend. It's not moving. All right, let's see. My whole face feels sticky right now. Ugh. I'm gonna have to do like a deep cleanse when I'm done with this. Like, honestly, on a scale of like 1 to 100, how old do I look? Ooh, this next product. I went shopping in Walmart because I wanted to do this video where I get drugstore makeup where everything is under $10. And I came across this Hard Candy Bake, Brighten, and Set Sheer Envy Loose Finishing Powder. It says bake, brighten, and set. I'm going to take all the creases out. Not that that's going to matter. I'm going to do what I would do for any concealer, any look, which is I would bring it down the nose and across the eye and sort of blend out the edge a little bit, making sure there's no lines. So we literally had this on for 2 seconds. I'm not gonna leave it on for too much longer. Oh God, it's already sticking. Okay. One, this product says bake, so we should be able to bake with it, but no. I'm literally trying to do something dope with this look. It just, The funny thing about this is when I found it, I was like, why is nobody talking about this? And I mean, the flashback on this, I mean, you can look at it and see, right? You know what I mean. This next product isn't horrible. I just feel like it could have been better. The ColourPop Carucci collab, Femme Rosa. This is the Her palette. Originally, she came out with a blush, a bronzer, and a highlight in ColourPop's Super Shock formula. And I was here for that collection. I really loved everything in that collection. However, when she came out with this one, I was still excited for it, but when I saw the actual palette, I was just sort of let down a little bit. So all of them are really patchy. All right, all of the formulas are so dry, and it brings out the texture in my skin. This is the highlighter, this is the blush, and this is the bronzer. I tend to like my bronzers to be a little bit warmer, so this one wasn't really a hit for me. The blush is a pretty color, but again, because it's so dry and patchy, it's just not, it doesn't sit well on my skin. The highlight, although I do believe is a very beautiful color, it's just so dry, and all three of them go on so patchy, it's just not my favorite. I'm going to try to use a light hand, see, patchy. All right. I was really hoping like I could go back in and find some, and I would like to fix that, but it's not going anywhere. It's stuck. You know what's crazy is my skin is like ridiculously dry and yet sticky. Diffuse. I mean, the highlighter isn't powdery. That's good, right? Hey there, texture. Does that look good? No? You know what I'm actually really excited for? I'm actually excited for the ColourPop foundations. I already ordered mine. I am here for it. I can actually do a full face of ColourPop. I'm excited about that. I'm gonna come back to this palette a little bit later. Let's do my eyebrows. This is a CoverGirl brow pencil. I literally was in a store one day because I needed something in a pinch, and I came across this pencil. It was inexpensive, it was CoverGirl, so I was like, yep, let's do it. Alright, there really isn't that much, I mean, any pigment to this at all. Oh, it's so dry. Honestly, it's not because I have my foundation on first, because usually I'll do my eyebrows first, and this pencil still didn't work. Ow, 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 ow. I don't know, do some people like their pencils a little bit more dry? I mean, maybe that's a thing, because I know sometimes people like their mascaras to be a little bit dry or a little wet or whatever. It's like preference, is that a thing? So maybe people just like a drier pencil. I never thought about that before, just now. Alright, we're gonna go back into the Femme Rosa palette. I'm using that bronzer as a transition shade. There's like powder all over my desk from this palette. So the next product is the, what is this? The Milani Fierce Foil Eye Shine. And this is in the color number 3 Florence. It comes with these 4 colors, which looking at the colors, they are so pretty. I've tried this a few different ways. I've tried to use a brush. I've tried to use my finger. I tried to use the applicator that it came with, but nothing really makes these sit down smoothly. This swatch so pretty, but unfortunately, because they have so much glitter in it, you get chunks of glitter on your eyelid, and because of the chunks of glitter in them, you can sort of feel this on your eye. I wish it would have been more foiled, actually. Alright, so the next thing on our list of product disappointments would be collab. I think the idea for collab beauty was actually really dope, but I think the execution of it all just fell short. thing with all of these pencils and all of the collab pencils to me is they don't really last, they bleed, they're not that pigmented. There's just so many things going on with these. This one is the Ink Addict from collab. Let's see. So stiff and it barely wants to come out. Doing the cat eye was a bad idea. Oh God, over the glitter and everything. Nope. Let's use the bold face liner. Let's try to just make a line. Over the Milani foils, it might just be having a hard time picking up. This one is the Killer Kohl. Alright. So this one is in the color white. This one I was really excited for. I tend to like to put white on my waterline just to sort of make my eyes look a little bit bigger. But this doesn't last at all. I'm going to do setting spray before I do my lipstick and stuff. So this is the Pure Cosmetics Miracle Mist Hydrating Setting Spray. I figured if I had any foundations or anything that was too matte, I could use this as a spray on top. It's not hydrating at all to me, like it sort of seeps into my skin, and I have dry skin, so that could be me. And the smell is so strong. The smell is so strong and it lingers and it hits you in the back of the throat like I didn't expect it. Let me brace myself. There it is. Oh God. Oh. It's like peppermint mixed with lime. I don't know. This is the first thing I've ever tried from Pure Cosmetics. I'll maybe try something else, but that is a no-go. Oh, so for my eyelashes. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. The reason I got this, because people were calling it a dupe for the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. It is not. I've never actually had a mascara to sort of like leak down on the bottom, but this does it. This gets crumbly and it actually gets into my eye and it burns. And it does nothing for my lashes. Alright, so the last two things that I have are lip products. The first one being L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lip Paint. The good thing about these are they are very one and done, one swipe and you're good to go. However, what I find is they're super duper sticky and then they don't dry down completely. I'm going to try to use one of my favorite lip liners. This is Cork from MAC. Alright, it might be a little bit patchy as well. This one kind of hurt my heart a little bit. Okay, so look at this color. This is from Wet n Wild. This is the Liquid Catsuit Metallics. This color just called to me. This color to me was just so pretty. I thought it would be so dope just by itself with maybe a lip gloss or something. But the problem that I have with this is that it's like barely any color. It's patchy and it's chunky. Let's see. There's barely any color. Oh God. I mean, the positive thing is that it's not sticky, you know? The Liquid Catsuit Mattes are one of the best drugstore formulas. They're rich in color. They're very pigmented. It's almost like I didn't even put anything on. Alright, so now that I'm up close and personal. Okay, so can y'all see that? Alright, y'all see how it's like digging into the lines right here? It's kind of oxidizing right here a little bit. Alright, so I think it's safe to say that like it's probably time to get rid of some of this stuff. Some of these products are some people's favorite holy grail products, and I think that is awesome. But for one reason or another, these specific products did not work on me in the way that I like to do my makeup. Alright guys, that about does it for me. I hope this video was helpful, if not entertaining. If so, give me a thumbs up. Also, leave a comment and let me know what your biggest makeup disappointment is this year so far. And be sure to subscribe if the mood suits you. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye!